Aloha, fellow multidimensional travelers, shifters, dreamers from all across this beautiful holographic matrix. This is Brendan, and you're watching a very special Paradigm Shift Metaphysical Spirituality Q&A broadcast, as well as a quest item auction fundraiser to be able to help raise funds for the Journey to Lucidity 5 movie. So right now, we actually got multiple broadcasts happening on YouTube and on Facebook, and I'm going to do my thing and make sure that everything is taken care of here. And then I'm also just going to be able to share this broadcast to be able to help invite more people to tune in. Because like I said, I want to be able to do quite a few things during this broadcast, in addition to being able to even do a guided meditation a little bit later on. So I'm not exactly sure how long this broadcast will go for, but we'll see. In terms of how we're going to kind of roll with this, what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to kind of go between so that you guys have from the chat, as well as being able to go through some like auction stuff. And this is like fairly new, so we're kind of experimenting. Like this whole broadcast in itself is kind of experimental, but yeah, we're going to start with some cool items and start them at like a lower tier, like a lower cost, and then if people want them, then they can sort of like continue to bid for them, and then the funds from that are raising money to support the travel expenses for Journey to Lucidity 5. So for those of you on YouTube and on Facebook, if you see me like looking back and forth, it's because like for YouTube's, you guys are here and Facebook's here, so just spreading the love all over the place. So again, I'm going to do my best to just kind of correlate to any questions that are coming through and any comments that are coming through within the broadcast. But this is an opportunity for you guys to be able to connect with each other as well. So as always, any of the questions that we get into, I want to be able to invite you guys to be able to contribute to the answers as well. And so for this broadcast, this is, since it's like a Facebook one, like it's not like it is a team broadcast, but it's not like multiple people in one hangout type broadcast type thing. But nonetheless, it'll be fun. And of course, stay tuned for more of those types of broadcasts in the future. So let me just check in with the live chat here. That's intense. Linda was just sharing in the chat, and she's just asking us to send some love to a girl named Caitlin, who is going through cancer treatment right now. And they in themselves have a lot of stuff that they want to be able to raise money for as well. And I do want to be able to like, see, like that's the thing, guys. Like I understand that there's like a lot of things that require money being raised for. And with like funds being raised from this, in this particular case, like the focus is on being able to allocate them towards the Journey to Lucidity project in terms of being able to cover the travel expense. But at the same time, yes, I'm more than happy to be able to support like other fundraising things. So like within the Paradigm Shift team Patreon, like I want to be able to like even just have from that like 5% like set aside like every month that does help go towards like additional projects as well as additional fundraising opportunities. So that can either be other people's team Patreons or projects that people just want to be able to help raise funds for, or in other cases, like literal opportunities where we can help change somebody's life. So Linda, thank you for helping share that. Yes, please feel free to send me more information about that. Sweet, guys. Okay, awesome. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. So if you guys have any questions that you want to be able to ask as a team, please feel free to do that. And then as we kind of go through some questions, we'll kind of bring in some of the items. And again, like honestly, this broadcast is like very kind of experimental. How it goes is kind of like just we're figuring it out as we go, but nonetheless, this is like an awesome opportunity. So thank you again for joining. So aloha to people in the YouTube live chat as well. And I'm just trying to see if I can drop this into another place. Sweet, guys. So if you guys do have some questions, please feel free to drop those into the live chat. Literally, like, give me any sort of question that you may be pondering related to like the nature of the universe. I'm not going to say that I'll have all the answers, but I will be able to help give some sort of perspective on it. So So just to get the ball rolling, if you guys are watching in the live chat, please feel free to just drop your location from where you guys are tuning into. That's always interesting, just being able to see where people are connected from. And again, we'll keep an eye open for those questions as they're coming in. But again, so basically, now that I've just kind of like shared everything in a bunch of places, so we kind of got a good setup here, and we got like 5 people on YouTube. So shout out to those of you on YouTube. And again, we got about 15 people on Facebook as well. So basically, what it is that what one of my objectives is right now is to be able to raise funds for the Journey to Lucidity 5 project. And the Journey to Lucidity 5 is the 5th movie in the ongoing consciousness shifting saga of the Journey to Lucidity movie saga, which again happens at Lucidity Festival every year for the past 5 years so far. This will be the 6th year, though this may be the last year, which is kind of like why the saga in itself was only planned for 5 movies. But basically, this project, there is like obviously like the allocations of funds that are involved, which is something I've done like every single year. And so like with this one right now, we're going to be selling some quest items to be able to raise money to be able to help support the travel costs. And the travel costs, like right now, like I'm aiming to raise about $1,500, not just tonight, but like over the course of like the X number of months, month and a half really, because the festival's in April. So like that's one of my challenges, objectives, is to be able to raise enough money to be able to help ensure that the Journey to Lucidity 5 movie does happen. So, so what I want to be able to do, guys, I want to be able to help get like your guys' kind of input on what quest items you would actually like to play around with. And so, again, we've never really done an auction before, so I'm just trying to like figure out, okay, how do we do this? So, okay, so if you guys do have any questions, please feel free to leave those questions in there. And thank you again so much for joining, guys. Like I said, I want to be able to do some like flowetry and some conscious poetry and even a guided meditation a little bit later on. So, okay, what I want to be able to do is let us decide on which quest item we're going to be choosing first. And then the way how this will work is we'll start an item. I'm just like, okay, let's see, how is this going to work? We're going to start with an item, and then we're going to start with like a price that will almost be like a sweet good deal. And then if people want to like raise on top of that, then they can do that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to keep like the bidding open until a little bit later, but we will have like a sale item price for each item. So let me just kind of get some notes together on my end. Okay. So the first item that we have the potential to auction off, again, I'm going to show you guys 2 items, and you guys tell me which item do you want to auction off first. So item number 1 is a really cool quartz crystal wrap that I did a while back. And let me show that to Facebook here. Or another Light Guardian crystal pendant. And this is kind of like a smaller design, so this one kind of like goes well on like necklaces and stuff like that. So you can see here, again, I just kind of have to like show the YouTubes and the Facebook at the same time. So basically what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to tell me which item do we want to start off with. Either item, so if you want to, if we want to start off with the with this quartz crystal wrap, then type 1. And if you want to start with the Light Guardian crystal pendant, type 2. And what we'll do is that we'll make this individual one available for a starting price of $10. And then this one will be available for a starting price of $20. And these will be US dollars. So yeah. So you guys tell me, which item do we want to start off with first? And again, I do want to be able to go into the questions and everything here as we kind of go along. So thanks for joining in this awesome just experimental broadcast. But nonetheless, this is again about like helping essentially like do what is needed. And in this case, raising essential funds for a very important media project. So again, one or two? Do you want to start off with one, which again starts off at a bidding price of as little as $10, or two, which starts off at a bidding price of as little as $20, and normal price on that goes for $30. So you guys tell me which one you guys want to start off with. Do we want to start off with number one, the quartz crystal pendant wire wrap, or number two, this awesome light guardian pendant? And then, yeah, and then from there, we'll like kind of have to just kind of like let people place votes and everything. So, okay, so we have one person who's voted for one, which is, again, this quartz pendant. So we may just start off with that. Okay. Okay, so in addition, though, Gerald has a question. He says, what are your thoughts on bridging hyperspace realities into normal 3D life? That's an awesome question, Jared. And yeah, let's get into that one. So, okay. Oh, sorry, Facebook, you're wobbling. Okay, so we're going to begin with, yeah, okay, let's just try doing this. Bear with me, guys. So we're going to begin with this crystal wire wrap pendant. And this is going to be available for a starting auction price at $10. So if anybody wants to place bets for the crystal quartz wrap pendant, then type in your bid below into the comments. So you can type in like $10, or if you want to like type in more, you type in more, and then other people will sort of add on top of that. And that's, again, I've never facilitated an auction before, so I'm kind of like figuring this out as we go. But yeah, basically, like, what we want to be able to do is invite people to not only just get these, but also to be able to contribute, to be able to help support the project. And so again, like, this is where it's just like I don't know how well this is going to work, because it's just like, how much money do people have to spend on particular items in total? I'm not exactly sure, but we're still going to be able to give it a go. So if anybody would like to place a bid on this quartz crystal pendant, and I should mention that in addition to these, that you do have to pay your own shipping, but with any purchase, with any item that you get through this auction, I'll also include some shift buttons into the package that you're getting as well. But at the same time, this is where it gets tricky, because like, you have to understand that like, I need to know that like people are making serious bets, because this would be like so easy to troll. Someone could be like, oh yeah, I'll bet $50 on this, and then they never pay for it. And then it's just like, well, what the hell was the point of that, right? So there has to be liability in terms of people who are making bets. And if you're making bets, then you also have to be able to pay for it through a PayPal account, and also to be able to message me either through Facebook or through email. So again, we're starting off with this simple quartz crystal pendant. So again, this isn't just like simply getting an awesome quest item, but it is also helping support a fellow conscious creator being able to do something that is going to be able to like get a very powerful message out there for a lot of people. And so again, if you haven't seen the Journey to Lucidity movies, I really recommend you guys go check those out. And they are on YouTube, and the links for them on YouTube are in the YouTube info for that video that's broadcasting on YouTube right now. Again, there's two broadcasts happening. There's the YouTube version and the Facebook version, for those of you who are a little like, just like, what the hell's going on right now? But nonetheless, okay, we're going to start taking bids for this item, and I'm gonna lower it. Okay, I'm just gonna do it just because honestly, like, I just want to be able to like get the ball rolling on this, plus give you guys like some good deals. Starting price for this quartz crystal wrap is gonna start at $5. We are literally gonna drop it down to $5, and then we are gonna officially start the bidding now. But again, keep in mind that you also have to pay shipping, but with any item that you're ordering, you also get some shift buttons with it. So I mean, the shift buttons are worth like money in themselves, and the shift buttons are sitting on the table. So I mean, of course, you got awesome sacred geometry, alchemical symbols, eyes of Ra all over the place, paradigm shift sigils. Not my hands are full. Okay, so starting with the auction of this quartz crystal pendant at $5, and then we'll also bring in the light guardian crystal for this one, and we'll start that one at maybe $15, if that makes sense. And then at the same time, I'm going to try answering Gerald's question. Okay, so again, any bids for this one? Okay. Okay, we're just going to try multitasking at the same time. So combining auction, again, guys, like I've never done an auction before. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just winging it. So what we're going to do, we're going to combine 2 auction items at the same time. Since like, I don't know, maybe you guys like don't even want this. Like, is this like, is this like not like, would you rather go straight to the light guardian crystal? So again, this light guardian crystal is a little bit like more like tailored to be worn as a necklace, opposed to some of the other ones that are a little bit chunkier. But we'll start this light guardian crystal at availability of an asking bid of $15. So let's turn the lights back on there. So again, normally these things are $30, but we'll place a starting bid at $15, and whoever wants to place a bid for that, please feel free to do that. And again, shipping on top of anything that you're getting is $10, but which is standard, but you'll also get some shift buttons as well. So if anybody would like to bid for the quartz crystal, just type in the chat like wire wrap plus your bid, or light crystal plus your bid, whichever one you guys want to do. So we'll leave that open and we'll let people leave their bids in, presumably. Honestly, guys, like if the auction thing like doesn't really like work, I'm not going to take it too personally. It just means that I adapt and overcome, and that there's other ways to be able to like get things rolling. Okay, we have our first bid from Bonnie. So Bonnie has placed the $15 bid for the light crystal. So we have $15 for Bonnie for the light crystal. And Jarrell is asking in the YouTube chat if there are any love wands. Yes, there are love wands. And again, so this is what I'm trying to figure out how to do this, because like there's other items that I have. I just don't know like if we should be like bidding all of them at the same time. I haven't quite figured this out yet. But since Gerald was asking for a light love wand massage tool, then yeah, okay, here I'm just gonna go straight to like one of like the top items. Okay, so this is a lightsaber love wand. Here, Jarrell, this is your lightsaber love wand. So the colors are interchangeable on this, so even though this one's blue, it can be changed to any of the colors that you might request. So that could be like purple, green, red, white. Those are the best ones, really, or blue. So again, Jarrell, since you're asking about this, if you have a bid that you want to place for this, Jarrell, go right ahead. And again, I know you're on Facebook as well, so just make sure that like whatever is finalized, just make sure. Again, I'm trusting you guys to not troll me in this, but just make sure that if you get something, to message me afterwards. So again, this is another item. We're just introducing it now as I desperately try to multitask, and I want to get back to Jarrell's question. This is a light love wand massage tool. These things are awesome. I don't know anybody else who makes these, though of course anybody could make them. All you have to do is just kind of figure out how. And these are meant for like personal massage. So like not only do these like work great as practical massage tools, but it can also be used as like color therapy, and in the same way that the Light Guardian crystals light up as well. So like that is a super awesome item, and it is tailored after a lightsaber as well. So again, I'm just kind of showing this to Jarrell. If you want to place a starting bid on this, Jarrell, go ahead and we'll get back to that. And in the meantime, I'll also be able to answer the question that we have. So guys, if we have other questions, metaphysical spirituality questions, please feel free to drop those in the chat. Dude, this is like so crazy. It's just like trying to do like timelines. Okay. So if Jarrell wants to place, if anybody wants to place a starting bid for this light love wand, go ahead. The starting minimum bid would be $20 for this. Be available for like, again, okay, that's like another thing that I didn't even mention. If people want to purchase the items outright, then there is like a purchase level that I hadn't set yet. Yeah, this is where it gets confusing, because it's just like someone could purchase this right away for like $30, which is like standard for any of the Light Guardian crystals. And someone could purchase this one right away for, I'd say like $33, because these ones are a little bit more advanced than just the Light Guardian crystals and stuff. So again, if anybody has any bids that they want to place on this simple crystal wrap, which is starting bid at $5, which is like super cheap. This Light Guardian crystal, which again can be changed with colors. Bonnie's got the bid in at $15, or this light wand love massage tool, starting bid at $20. So do people do auctions on Facebook? Is this like actually a thing? Probably not, because it seems like really impractical. So again, honestly, guys, like I'm doing this broadcast as a test. Like if it works, it works. If it doesn't, no big deal. So if you guys do have other questions that you want to ask, please feel free to ask. And again, like part of what okay, there. Yay. Okay, so Bonnie is gonna purchase this light love wand for $33. Oh no, she wants a light wand. Okay. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Okay, because I know I just said like you can purchase it straight out, but it's just like if we play around with the auction thing, then like I don't know how that rule should work. So right now, Bonnie is set to claim this light love wand at 33 unless someone places a higher bid on it. So like, see, that's where I think like the purchase level should be like higher. Again, you guys have to like bear with me here. Okay. All right. Okay. So again, let me just kind of go through what we got here. Okay. Okay. So Bonnie, okay, thank you. Bonnie's playing along here. Thank you, Bonnie, for helping roll this ball. Okay, so right now, focus item up for bids is this light love wand massage tool. Bonnie is sitting at it with a 33. So let me, again, sorry, Facebook, I'm like showing YouTube and then like you guys are like, what's he talking about? Okay, so again, Jarrell, if you're interested in this, then you would have to place a bid higher than 33 for this light love wand massage tool. And again, this can change colors. Like honestly, this looks dope when it's purple as well. So Bonnie is sitting, oh, okay. Holy crap, this is happening. Okay, Ashley is setting a bid for the light love wands at $35. So, okay. And again, honestly, guys, like if you don't have the money like right now, that's okay. Like you can pay me later in the week. That's okay. And like, again, like I want it to be able to be like people who I know are going to message me on Facebook, or at least like I like know where their Facebook is so I can like track them down. So like, I'm not worried about like you guys trolling me. It would just be like someone random who would be like, I'll buy it for $90. And then they just disappear. Right. Don't want that. Okay. So Ashley has set the bid for this light love wand massage tool at $35. So I think it almost makes more sense if we go like right into like the awesome items. And again, there's other awesome items up for bid as well. There's like a couple items that I haven't even shown you that are also up for bid. And again, if we can get into doing the team questions at the same time, yeah, of course. But we'll have to kind of just like bounce between the two. I just want to show you guys. Can you guys see this? Plasma orb. Just a little intermission there. Sorry, I just wanted to show you that. Okay. Hey, Chelsea. Welcome to the live auction Q&A metaphysical fiasco that we got going on. Is fiasco the right word? Okay. So current bidding price for this light love wand massage tool is at 35. Again, I have not made many of these. I have only made like a few of these. So like this is a hot item. And again, like super practical and like awesome for like any sort of like tension release, metaphysical release in terms of like color therapy. If like you can see it's like shining on the hand there and everything. And it is like designed like a lightsaber and it does like turn on and off like super easily. So right now we're sitting at this item for a bid of 35. Now this is where, okay, in terms of like closing off the items, that's where I haven't figured out exactly when that happens. I feel like that would happen at like the end of the broadcast when like we kind of go through the list of items that we've had and then basically decide like what whoever has the highest bid gets it at the end of the auction sort of thing. Unless someone just like bids like a ridiculous high bid or something, I guess. Okay. Jarrell, I'm not sure if you're still in the YouTube, but if you wanted to place a higher bid for this, please feel free. So again, right now, highest bid for this is $35. Michaelia, if you're looking for the YouTube link, here, let me do that for you guys. I haven't even posted in that. If you're looking for I just have this on YouTube at the same time. Like it's not actually like on the main Paradigm Shift Central website, but I did send an email through it. So Michaelia, you'd actually get the YouTube link in your email because I sent an email about it before. So if you guys want to watch this on YouTube, I'll just put some link into the comments. You really don't have to. If you're watching it on YouTube, like you're not getting anything extra other than like the YouTube chat sort of thing. Okay, so all right, I'm getting another bid potentially here on the side chat. Kevin is telling me that he does want the pendant and the light. He wants both the pendant and the light guardian necklace. So I think he was talking about this pendant, which again is a quartz, like a cool wire wrap. I've only done one like this, and I just thought it looked really cool. And it's been like sitting in my collection for a really long time, so I just want to be able to get it to you guys. Kevin, clarify what your bids are if you're placing bids. So right now we have 35 for this for Ashley. Ashley's got 35 for the light love wand. And we're standing by to see what Kevin is doing in terms of placing bids for these two items, which again, quartz crystal and the light guardian necklace version of this. And I can also replace like this keychain with a smaller keychain latch. So it's like more basically like kind of like what I got kind of thing. So again, like basically what we like, I guess part of the idea of the auction is that like we do want to be able to encourage people to donate more because then it raises more funds basically. But there are like certain items that I do want to have like immediate selling thingamajigs for. So yeah, okay. Let's just take a minute here to get into some Q&A. And again, if you guys want to share this, I think there's literally like only like 15 people watching this, which is just like, it's Sunday night. It's cool. It's awesome. Thanks for joining, guys. So going back to the question, we don't have any more comments more on the YouTube. So that's totally cool. But yeah, if anybody did want to place any more bets to the YouTube, please feel free. So Jarrell was asking, what are your thoughts on bridging hyperspace realities into normal 3D life? Okay, sorry. Michaelia is just asking, when and where do you do the live group chats, like the one on the full moon? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Those Michaelia, those team hangouts, those are posted as like central news through the main Paradigm Shift Central website. And yeah, you'll see those within the central news feed right on the main website. And even up at the top, it'll probably say like tune into the most recent one. So yeah, and plus they're in the emails that you'll get since you're signed up to the main website as well. Okay, let me take a crack at this question here. What are your thoughts on bridging hyperspace realities into normal 3D life? That's like a big question, obviously. So let me just kind of get into the flow here. Hello to the people on YouTube. And again, we'll get into another item. I'm going to introduce another item very shortly after I answer this question, I think. And I think maybe Ashley might be getting this unless somebody else has anything higher to bid than 35 for this light love wand. So Ashley may be getting the light love wand. Though I know Bonnie, you bid 33. Oh, see, this is where I gotta be like taking notes, right? Light love wand. I'm gonna do that. So we got 35 for Ashley. And do we have a bid on the light? See, that's the thing. I'm not entirely sure if we have a bid on the light crystal. Can somebody confirm if anybody's placed any bids on these? Because again, like Kevin sent me a message. He's like, I want those, but he didn't follow up. So if he doesn't get this one, I'll just make sure that he gets another one. So if anybody wants to place bids on this one, starting bid is, I guess it's Bonnie right now at 15, which again is a steal. That's a steal on that. So, yeah, I do have some other items. Light, okay, Bonnie's got a bid on the light crystal for 22. All right, I'm writing that down. 22, Bonnie. There you go. It's funny. My uncle used to be like a auctioneer guy, and he was just like literally just kind of like. And we got 35 over here. We got 45 over here. We got 45. And this is coming in at 50. So I'm like, I almost want to like do that, but for when it's like this type of hangout. Okay, so again, guys, auction items that we got right now. Bonnie's got 22 bid on this light crystal. Ashley has 35 bid on this light wand. So again, light crystal. 35 on the light wand. So Bonnie may be getting this light crystal for 22, which is a good deal. And again, Ashley could be getting this for 35, which is still a good deal. And again, this is raising funds to be able to help support Journey to Lucidity 5, being able to purchase essential essential plane tickets is basically. So plus like other stuff. I have to like buy like new batteries. I have to be able to like afford like where I'm staying. I have to buy food. There's a lot of expenses, but I've done this every year. So it's just like a matter of like finding the creative ways to do it. So Bonnie's got her bid at 22. If anybody wants this light crystal at more than 22, please feel free to place your bids. If anybody wants this light love wand at more than 35, please feel free to place your bids. And if anybody wants this crystal pendant, place any bid. I don't know who's bid for this. I apologize, guys. This is what happens when we have like multiple items. If anybody wants, this was like started at 5, I think. Did anybody bid for this yet? You guys tell me, because I didn't write it down right away. I don't know. I think Andrew or Kevin might want this. Andrew, do you want this? Andrew, are you in this broadcast? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So going back to that question, guys, if you do have other metaphysical spirituality questions, please feel free to ask. And we'll try and answer those. Okay, so Jarrell was asking earlier, he had like this big question of what are your thoughts on bridging hyperspace reality into normal 3D life? Okay, the concept of bridging hyperspace reality into normal 3D life, I think that in itself like is essentially what a lot of us are here to do in a lot of ways, you know, like by nature, like we are these hyperspace inhabiting beings. Like we by nature like come from the hyperspace reality, referring to it as the astral planes, referring to it as like, you know, heaven or whatever you want to think of it as. So our goal like is to be able to, I mean, this is like a huge question, right? But our goal is to be able to bridge higher conscious ideas with mainstream culture. So he's asking like bridging hyperspace realities into normal 3D life. My way of rephrasing that is to bridge higher conscious ideas into normal mainstream culture. So like the ways how we're doing that, I would say primarily is through arts, but it is also through our individual transformation. And this has been like something that I've really been focusing on lately. Even really tapping into more abilities within the body, especially just through the process of like changing my diet and also just like paying attention more to like exercise and physical health and everything like that. And through there, oh my God, this question is just so freaking big. But yeah, like through the process of like being able to change our own antenna, being able to attune our own antenna, then it does definitely like open us up into more of like the ability to not only be able to understand some of these bigger, higher dimensional ideas, but also to be able to experience some of these higher dimensional concepts, such as being able to do open-eyed meditation and being able to do open-eyed meditation into the sense where like you actually feel the shift in your reality. That's something that I actually like wanted to talk more about in the future, because it's something I've been playing around with a really long time, is the idea of doing open-eyed meditation and doing like eye gazing with yourself in the mirror can be a very, very, very powerful thing. And it is something that I encourage you guys to do. And there's like this whole process of being able to acknowledge, being able to observe like hyperspace within within our own shift in consciousness by basically what you can think of as like those like magic eye things. The magic eye things, you know, when there's kind of like those like two images, and then when they come together, they create like a third image that kind of pops. It's like literally kind of like hyperspace. You can do that with your own eyes, where literally like your two eyes become four eyes, and then you line them up so there's three eyes in the middle. And then when you do that, your third eye kind of pops, and it creates like a gate. And if you stay in meditative state where you're doing eye gazing with yourself, and it is something that I'm still learning about, but it does like have like this whole experience where you literally feel like reality shift. It can be like a very psychedelic experience in a lot of ways. So yeah, being able to do eye gazing, being able to do, you know, creation of art, being able to help promote like higher conscious ideas, even things like sacred geometry, being able to get sacred geometry out there. There's a lot to it. And I think that question is just like super freaking huge. So, but thank you for asking. Yeah, Jarrell, thank you for asking. And I mean, again, if you want to ask like specifics on that question, please feel free. But again, like I think it does happen when we build a community. It happens when we sort of go through this process of inviting people to engage in conversation that allows them to sort of go through their own remembrance process. Because like that's the beauty of it. We're all like hyperdimensional beings by nature. I mean, I will sort of have like this universal codex within inside of us. And then like through the process of us like just being able to engage in conversation with others who have awoken to that knowledge within themselves, and it helps us like go through the process of awakening to it within ourselves as well. So if you guys do have any other Q&A questions, please feel free to ask. With that said, I guess we'll kind of bounce between this and the auction. So, man, this is tiring. Like, honestly, like this is like a really challenging broadcast because it's just like kind of focusing on like a couple things at once, right? But again, this is all just experimental. I asked for this, so, and I appreciate you guys and all your support. So again, if anybody who happens to be tuning in new, Ashley has got the bid on this at $35. Man, my head's like dizzy now, honestly. So if anybody wants to place a bid on this Light Love Wand massage tool, then please feel free to do so, though otherwise it is going to be claimed by Ashley for $35. And I know Ashley is actually like, her kids actually really enjoy the other Love Wand that they got as part of their Shifter Booster Kit as well. And that's another thing. Of course, you guys can join the team Patreon, and the Patreon for that is linked into this video info. And if you sign up for for the team Patreon, then that's another awesome way to be able to help support the project. So let me get right into essentially a super epic item. So this is an item that I want to be able to share with you guys, and whether it gets auctioned off today or another day is totally cool. But this is an Auralite 23 light crystal. So you can see here, again, I'm just kind of like having a show between YouTube and the Facebook. But yeah, Auralite 23, this crystal in itself, like only a few of these will be made over the course of this lifetime. Aloha, Matt. And basically, the Auralite 23 is a crystal that's from Thunder Bay, Canada, and actually has 23 different minerals within it. And so the 23 different minerals actually relate back to the fact that it is like one of the oldest known crystals on Earth, one of the oldest known crystals that man knows of, and it dates back like 1.2 to 2 billion years old. So this crystal is like one that's like very sought after for its metaphysical properties. And again, like different people are going to kind of tune into crystals in different ways. But if you're big into like getting crystals that not a lot of people have, then this is like an awesome crystal to be able to get. And so again, this is an Auralite 23 crystal. The crystal in the middle is quartz, but this one in itself would be starting at I mean, I could almost start this at I could almost start this at like 35, even though again, like that's low. Like this thing is like worth more than that, but we can start it at that. And then like the purchase price for this would be like literally like if you just like straight out just wanted to like fully get it, as with the other one, like literally like a high price of like 75. And like I know like some people are gonna be like, what the hell? Like that's really high. But like this in itself, like is kind of, again, it's gonna be a rare item, but it's also to be able to help raise funds. So like don't spend money if you don't have it. But for those of you who are like seeking like rare quest items, then maybe this Auralite 23 crystal is for you. So if anybody has any starting bids, if anybody wants to add into the starting bid of 35 for this Auralite 23 light crystal, then please feel free to drop that into the comments. So you can type in like Auralite and then type in your bid. So again, the starting bid would be 23. Thanks again to people in the YouTube chat. Maxie, thanks for your comments. Cool, Jarrell, no problem, man. If you have other questions, please feel free to ask. I don't feel like I answered that. Just going back to like that hyperspace reality. I mean, that question is like, it's a question that's lived, not just a question that's answered. And I could talk about that question as like an entire broadcast. Like that's the thing. Okay. Getting some comments here from Kevin, who he walked away for a bit, so he came back. Okay, so whoops. Okay, so again, going over the bids as we have them right now. Light Love Wand, again, Light Love Wand is currently the current bid for the Light Love Wand, 35, and that's for Ashley. But again, if people want to bid higher for that, go ahead. The next item for the Light Guardian Crystal, and again, I can change the color on this. If you're just like, I'd rather it be purple, that's totally cool. Then you can, and again, this one's like more kind of skinny, so it's kind of tailored for a necklace. Current bid on this, 22 from Bonnie. This one here, I think Kevin's about to bid on it. The again, like this like cool little quartz wire wrap. Oh, it's like really secure in there. Again, like this one, starting bid on this was like honestly like $5. So if people want to like get this for like $5, go for it. Pretty much just giving it away. So again, let me just kind of see if I can show. So again, just showing this to YouTube. So This was, again, I made this a long time ago. Oh crap. Okay. All right. Okay. So Chelsea is sorry, I'll explain why I said oh crap. It's just like a bunch of messages came in. Okay. So Bonnie is putting down a new bid on the light love wand for 44. So thank you, Bonnie, for your bid. Bonnie, yeah, you're doing like energy healing and stuff too. So Bonnie would definitely be someone who would want to be able to use this in her practice as well. So, and honestly, like Ashley, like if you don't get this one, I can always make another one. So no worries. It won't be the exact same, but I can make similar ones. And again, in terms of payment, payment would be PayPal. PayPal's preferred. Okay, so Bonnie, oh Jesus, okay, it's happening. Okay, Bonnie put a bid down for 44, and then Ashley put a bid down for 45 for the love wand. So Ashley, you're now back in possession of the love wand again. So this is exciting. Okay, this is like kind of what I was like hoping for in terms of like auction stuff. It's like starting to roll. It's starting to make sense now. So again, Ashley is back on top for a 45 bid for this light love wand. So if so maybe this will go to Ashley. I think Bonnie will be okay with it. And again, Bonnie, if you want to get like a separate light love wand, again, just let me know and I can always make another one for you. Yeah, because like I do have like another light love wand actually like right here, but it's just like not like as super pretty as that one. But maybe someone still wants it. But I don't want to complicate it by throwing in too many things all at once. Okay, going back, Chelsea. Yeah, okay, so Chelsea put down a starting bid of 35 for the Auralite crystal. So again, this is a rare Auralite 23 crystal, one of the oldest crystals that we know of, 1.2 billion or 2 billion years old. And it's a special light crystal version variation of it. So we got, let me just write that down. So Auralite is currently sitting at 35. So again, like 35 is a steal for this. Like again, like if you want to like full out purchase this right away, like no more bids, just like call it, like close it. This is literally like 75. And like again, like some people just be like, what the hell? But it's, for those who want it, like, you know, again, like like I am happy to be able to get it to you. So Auralite 23 light crystal available for current bid is at 35, available for immediate purchase at 75 US dollars. Otherwise, right now we got it going towards Chelsea, who's currently sitting at 35 with it. So that's cool. Man, okay. Again, guys, like in terms of any light crystals in general, like you guys can always purchase the light crystals. I have other variations of them at any point, and that is like honestly like basically like one of the best ways to do it is through ordering light crystals. And those are available as a pay what you wish between 30 and 60. So again, I'll show you some of the other ones a little bit later, but I just want to be able to like figure out like how we can like close on these items. So I don't want to get like overcomplicated, and I think maybe okay. All right, we're gonna close off on this light love wand soon. So this light love wand, closing any final bids on it, and we're gonna close this off in about 5 minutes. So in about 5 minutes, if there's no more bids, then that means that that light love wand is going to the proud new owner, which would be Ashley. And again, so if anybody wants to place any other bids on how much for the samurai swords? Yeah, how much for the lightsaber up there? And okay, so we'll get ready to close off this bid for the light love wand massage tool. So again, this light love wand massage tool currently at 45. If anybody wants to place any 45, we got $45. We're sitting on over here. We got Ashley. Ashley's going to place $45. Going to use this light crystal massage wand. Going to rub it on your chakras. Going to open you up into enlightenment. Got $45. Anybody on $45? It's kind of funny. Okay, so again, I'll check back on that. If nobody wants to place any more bids on that, then that will be going soon. So I just kind of want to see if I can like post this in other groups or something like that. Doing this auction one way. We're doing this auction our way because it's just another way to pay it forward, because that's what I like to bring into this place, is just that infinite space where we can make art and bring smiles to our face, because I love you guys and thank you so much for your support, and I'll bless the magic crystal pine cone for what it's worth. Let's like sit that here. There. Now you guys can just watch that change colors for a bit. Okay, guys. So again, we're getting ready to close off auctions for this item. If anybody would like to place any more closing bids, getting close to closing off this item. Current bid is at $45. If anybody would like to place another bid higher than $45, even if it's $46, you can literally do that. So $45 sitting here for this light love wand. Beautiful for massaging your chakras. Do not put it inside your body, though. I mean, it's created for sensual massage purposes. Just honestly, it is. Like, you guys have probably like heard of like those like shock rubs things, right? Those shock rub things, like, they're cool. They're also like $100 plus. So if you're like, oh, I always want one of those shock rubs and I really wish it would light up, then maybe this is for you. So. But again, it's created for like sensual massage purposes. It really is, and these go great with oil as well. So again, one more minute. Any final bids on this awesomeness of the light love wand massage tool? Otherwise, is currently going to Ashley for $45. And then from there, we're going to close off the next item, which would be the light crystal, which I think Bonnie is got, right? Bonnie's got that. Let me see. Bonnie's got that light crystal at $22, which again is like lower than normal price and stuff too. So again, any closing bids on this light love wand? Checking into the YouTube. No closing bids on the YouTube. All good. All right. Any closing bids on this light love wand massage tool? Closing in 10 seconds. We got 10 seconds. Sorry, I'm like shaking the camera there. Closing off the bidding on this light love wand massage tool, one of the first of its kind ever created within this reality. $45, even $46. Closing off in 10 seconds. In 9, we got $45 going to Ashley, unless somebody else bids. $45 in 6, in 5, in 4, in 3. Leaving that one final gap just in case anybody wants to drop in a final bid. Otherwise, we got 3, we got 2, we got 1, and sold. Always want to do that. Don't have like a gavel. Do they have gavels in auctions? So congratulations to Ashley. Ashley, you're the proud owner of this light love wand massage tool for $45. And thank you so much, Ashley. And again, you can message me afterwards, and I know we'll chat about it and stuff. So no worries. And plus, you'll also get some shift buttons with your kit. So congratulations, Ashley, for this beautiful light wand crystal massage tool. Woo! Good job, Ashley. All right, guys. We're gonna keep this broadcast going maybe until like 11-ish. So yeah. Okay. Introducing another item since the interest was there. Okay, so sold to Ashley for $45. Guys, here's another light wand massage tool. And again, the colors are interchangeable. Again, this was like, honestly, like this one's good. Believe me, it's good. It was like kind of like one of the first prototype ones that I made. So again, like this one's like kind of rare and stuff like that. accepting a starting bid on this. If anybody wants it, you guys, starting bid at $11. If anybody wants this one for $11, which is like super freaking cheap, obviously. So again, another light love wand crystal massage tool. If anybody wants to get this, then place a bid for $11, and maybe you'll get it, if depending on whether or not someone bids on top of you. So again, the light love wand massage tools. Okay, so Ellen's got $11 on this. Okay, so let me just take notes. And again, guys, like honestly, guys, like if in terms of like paying, again, PayPal. But if you're not able to pay until like later in the week, that's okay. Like honestly, it doesn't have to be like right this second. So we got Ellen down here for $11 for this light love wand massage tool. And again, you could change the color on this. This could be purple. So the crystal on this one is a little bit smaller than the other one, but still equally as sturdy. And I'm just going to use it on my holy shit. That feels so good. Oh, like seriously, like these things, like, man, like when I like made these, I was just like, what? Like these things are like so freaking powerful, man. Oh, I need it. I need it on my shoulders too. And it works good. Like it works good like over top of clothing. So again, the light love wand massage tools, these are great for practical massage. And they're great for also being able to like help release energy within the fascia. So like a lot of people, like when you get into like the metaphysics of things, you're going to be talking about like a lot of the energy that gets built up in the fascia. These are great for it. Deep tissue massage. So especially like on your legs, even on your palms. So again, like doing it on your palms is like really good. And again, the fact that it's a light crystal can make for like a really awesome like experience if you're doing it maybe in low light setting. And honestly, like even if you have these, and I'll just say this, like having these while journeying, while like working with any sort of teachers, medicine, is like so freaking beautiful and stuff like that. So right now we got Ellen who's placed a bid for this second light love wand at $11. So, which again, that's like below what this would normally cost. So Ellen is currently bidding this at $11. If anybody wants to bid anything higher on this for more than $11, do so over the next moments. And yeah, I'll just type in like light love wand in there. And again, congratulations to Ashley for again getting the first light love wand there. Okay. I'm just like checking comments here. Okay. And if people don't have a PayPal, it's not hard to set up a PayPal. You just need a credit card. So yeah. Okay, so I'm not sure if Kevin wants to place a bid on this. Kevin, if you're watching, Kevin, please feel free to let me know if you want to place a bid on this. Okay, so again, in terms of the Auralite, going back to the Auralite right now, we have Chelsea, who has the Auralite at 35 right now. Whew. And again, guys, if any of you guys want to just order any regular light crystals at any time, please feel free to just let me know. They are available as a pay what you wish price between 30 and 60 US. And again, helping raise essential funds to be able to help support me in going back to California to continue the creation of the Journey to Lucidity saga. Very potent movies. And I'm still working on the third movie. And again, like stay tuned for that because like it's coming. Believe me, it just takes time. So crystallizing like full-length movies is a very psychedelic experience. Okay, so going back to the Auralite, if anybody wants to place any bets on the Auralite, you can do so, and it's currently at 35. How many people do we have on YouTube? We have 8 people on the YouTube. Awesome. So again, guys, for those of you on YouTube, we are doing an auction fundraiser by auctioning off awesome quest items, and some of them you can either get as like way lower. So again, this current item, the Orlite 23, the Orlite is a super, like it is a rare crystal, and it is like it is one of the oldest crystals that we know of, and it's an Orlite 23 because it has 23 different minerals within it, and it is only found in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, which is like the same province that I live in. So yeah, guys, okay, we're gonna keep going with things until 11, and then I think we'll probably wrap it up, just because like I feel like the audience will just kind of get progressively smaller, and I think part of what works with these auctions is when there's like enough people tuned in to be able to bid. That makes sense. Okay, so if anybody wants to place any bids for this Orlite, please feel free to do that. Current bid is at $35, and that is going to Chelsea. So again, even if you want to bid $36, please feel free to do that. Like bidding, I mean, theoretically, some people could probably like bid to like push up the bid, but I don't want you to like accidentally buy something that you like can't afford. So like Ashley could like be like $36, and then Chelsea will be like, damn it, and then have to put like $38 or something like that. But I don't want you guys to be like mean to each other either. Again, if you guys are looking for like other awesome deals, there is the team Patreon, and the team Patreon is like, again, like I am like all about getting you guys like super awesome like setup and everything with like the quest items. The team, if you're like looking to get like shift buttons and a regular massage wand and a crystal wrap, one of the best ways to do that is by signing up for the team Patreon as a monthly micro supporter for as little as $3 to $5 a month. And again, I'll post the link in the comments for that. Join the team Patreon. So when you sign up as a monthly micro supporter, which a bunch of you are, thank you, then you also get the shifter booster kit, which is worth like over $70. And so like if you just want to do that, that's another option you can do. Join the monthly support and get your shifter booster kit. I'm just typing in the comments. And if people are new to the team Patreon and want to like sign up at the same time for like when they're either getting items this way, then I'll also help cover the shipping costs as well, since we'll be able to put it in as one item, because when you get your first shifter booster kit, like I cover the shipping costs on that as well. Okay, guys, so I think Bonnie, okay, so items currently available. Okay. I'll hold them like that. That's kind of cool. Okay, so Orlite 23, as I just kind of like try and show YouTube at the same time. Orlite 23, current bid at $35. Light Guardian Crystal, the white narrow version that's kind of good for necklaces, which is good for necklaces, $22. These are the current bids, so if you want to bid higher, go ahead. This little quartz crystal pendant, I don't know. I still don't think anybody's even bid on this. I think Kevin wants it, but he hasn't bid on it. Okay. So again, we got $35 on this Orlite 23, and we got $22 on this Light Guardian Crystal Pendant, and then we got Bonnie bidding in at $22 for this Light Guardian Crystal Pendant. Illuminate Illuminate the inner light with this light guarded crystal pendant. It's like a lamp. It's like a little light. It's awesome. Use it to meditate. And this Auralite 23, again, like super rare. There's not going to be too many of these. And this is currently at 35, which again is like, that's like super cheap. Super cheap. So like Chelsea could get like a super good deal on this Auralite 23. Okay. Does anybody have any other waiting for other bids on this Auralite 23? Chelsea, if you're still in the chat, please feel free to just drop a comment so I know you're there, just in case if someone bids you, then you have the chance to bid on top of that. Man, doing auctions is like so. this is new. Again, this is new. So, but again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you guys do have like general metaphysical spirituality Q&A questions, please feel free to ask those as well, and we'll be able to work those into this. And this is like, yeah, this is tiring. I need to take a break. That's it. I'm eating my flax and chia and awesome bananas and stuff like that. Man, I've been eating so healthy lately, and it feels so good. Okay, Chelsea's still in here. All right, guys, so item on focus. Auralite 23. We're going to close off the bidding on the Auralite 23 in the next 5 minutes. So if anybody wants to place any bids on this Auralite 23, and again, like this is like Auralite 23, like it is like a relatively rare crystal. Like if you're gonna, you can find it, but it's gonna be like more expensive than normal crystals and stuff. But again, it is not like super duper well known within like the New Age community, but it's gonna be one of the ones where like more people are gonna start hearing about it, and I think it is gonna start to like gain popularity. It was actually my buddy Eddie Grace who told me about it in Australia when I picked it up for him and stuff. Okay, so again, focusing in on this Auralite 23 crystal. Looking for new bids on the Auralite 23 crystal, currently at 35 US. Anybody wants to bid more on this Auralite 23 crystal? Handmade, light guardian crystal. Again, the one on the bottom, like the crystal on the bottom, that's Auralite. The crystal here on the top, that's quartz. But again, it polishes it and it makes for the awesome design. I'll just kind of introduce a new item. Again, here, guys, check out this huge, chunky light guardian crystal. I'm not like introducing this into the auction, but if somebody wants to like order this right away, just know that this one's available. Look how freaking chunky that one is. Doesn't the chunk of that one just like oh, you can feel your chakras vibrating. So yeah, yeah, no, again, just kind of showing you this. If somebody does like want this super huge one, let me know. But I'm not introducing it into the auction right now, or else it's just gonna get too confusing because there's so many freaking items right now. So again, a smaller light guardian crystal pendant. This one's currently at 22. If anybody wants to bid higher than 22, they can. But again, Auralite 23 is the current one in focus. So again, Auralite 23 crystal, very, very rare. Like not just the crystal, but like this item, like the ones that I'm making and stuff like that. These are rare. Like I'll be slowly making them over time and stuff. So I'm not seeing any bids into the YouTube chat, which is cool. So again, if anybody would like to place any bids for this Auralite 23 crystal, please feel free to do those. And yes, I'm just like, do I have to keep repeating what it is? Did anybody place any bids for this? Oh, wait, no, yes. Okay. Ellen has this one. Yeah, Ellen has this one at $11. That's like so freaking cheap. Oh man. Okay. But again, like it's worth more for me to be able to like sell them than just like have them sitting here when the objective is to like raise money. Like I have my intentions to like get my plane ticket purchase within the next couple weeks, and plane tickets like cost like it's gonna cost me like $800 at least. So which again, like it's just all part of it, but it's all part of like the bigger shift mission to go there. So again, this item, light loved ones, current item auction price is at 11. So if anybody wants to bid higher than 11, please feel free to do that. And Orlight 23 currently at $35, and it could be going to Chelsea in the next couple minutes. Unless Chelsea wants to up her own bid. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Like honestly, like Chelsea, like feel free to like, I know you're getting it for 35, but like feel free, like again, like any of these, I mean, you guys know how I do this. It's kind of like it literally is like a pay what you wish. So, because again, it's going to support like doing the stuff that's awesome for the community and everything like that. So again, thank you guys for your support. Ashley wants to see her crystal again. There we go. There's your crystal, Ashley. I'll turn the lights down for you. It's so beautiful. So this is the one that Ashley already bought. So Ashley got this for 45. It's so awesome. Like seriously, I'm glad this one's going to a good home. I know you'll have fun with that one, Ashley. So thank you. All right. So again, okay, she did it. Chelsea upped her own bid to 40 for the Orlight, which again will probably just mean that she's gonna get it for sure, unless somebody wants to bid higher for the Orlight. So if anybody wants to build, oh, okay. So Simone actually just placed a bid for the Orlight, but their bid was 38. So again, so that actually worked. So Simone just bid 38 for the Orlight, and then Chelsea bid 40. Okay, and now Simone's bidding 45. This is Simone's in the YouTube. So again, that's why you're not seeing everything. Okay, so Simone, your bid at 45. So okay. And Simone, good to see you. I'm glad you're able to make it. Okay. And again, to clarify, $35 US. Okay, and Chelsea's upped her bid to 50. Okay, so this is awesome. Yeah, it's working. Auctions are fun, like when they start kind of like working in that sense. And yo, shout out to a person named I Am Stoner into the into the YouTube. Like they're asking, okay, no, honestly, like I'm gonna answer their question because I know they're just being facetious and stuff like that, but at the same time, like I don't care because it's a legitimate question. Okay, and again, if anybody, okay, so current bid for the Orlight 23 is at $50. If anybody wants to bid higher than $50 for the Orlight 23, very rare, 1.2 billion. This is like the oldest thing you will ever touch. Like what? And again, like if you're like meditating with these, I feel like these are like, I almost think of them as like grid keys. They really connect you to some like ancient stuff. I gotta turn my music back on. So again, current bid for the Orlight is at 50, and that's currently for Chelsea. So again, we're gonna wrap up the bidding for the Orlight in the next few minutes. So if there are any more bids on the Orlight, please feel free to let me know. And again, this is handmade polymer clay, Jedi technology. Okay. So I Am Stoner is basically asking, again, the light love wand massage tools, not just light love wand massage tools, but the love wand massage tools. Again, I keep saying, like, are they, like, can they be used? Like I say, like, they're used for sensual purposes as well. So like that doesn't just mean like sticking it in your yu or sticking it in your hoo-ha or sticking it in your yoni or sticking it in your boo-wah. I don't know. But you can apply it to the surface of your orifices. I don't encourage you to like insert it because of the clay, because I can't say what the clay, like how non-toxic it is. So I'm not telling you to stick all of this into your witchamaboos. I'm just like making up words. But surface contact is okay. Surface contact and like a little bit of anything is okay. At least I'll be able to say that, because again, like the crystal's fine and stuff like that. And again, like even if you're putting any sort of lubricant on this, like oil, again, if you're using oil on a person's body, like anywhere, like it slides really nicely. But if you're just like doing it for your own stuff, I guess you could just use saliva. Go for it. This is very appropriate. Yeah. So again, like Stoner was basically asking you, they were just like, what if I want to stick it up my butt? And I'm basically saying, if you want to stick it up your butt, don't stick it all the way up your butt. Just gently around the outside and maybe a little bit. So, but again, like turn it into a meditation for you. If you want, you can use like one of these as like self-love, you know, self-love. Masturbation is a very, very sacred thing. So, so yeah, Stoner, thanks for the question. That's a very important question. Yeah. Okay, going back to the Auralite. Thanks, guys. So the Auralite, Chelsea has currently got a bid on the Auralite at 50. Again, we're going to be wrapping up prices, bidding on the Auralite in the next few moments. So if anybody else would like to place any bids on the Auralite. So far we've concluded bids on Light Love Wand. So Ashley's getting this for 45. And the Auralite crystal, it looks like it will be going to Chelsea unless somebody else wants to up the bid on it. So we're going to be going to that one in the next few minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to, I feel like, is Bonnie still in here? Bonnie, are you still in here? I don't know if Bonnie's still in here. Because I feel like this one could be going to Bonnie for like $22. So yeah, but I kind of wanted to, okay, I'm going to show you guys, okay, let me, how should I do this? Here, I'll show you guys this one. Here, this is like a really cool crystal wrap that I made. This is a carnelian, and I guess I was going to auction this off. Maybe I'll save it for another time. But again, this is just going to be like, it's got like kind of like a Vesica Pisces on it. It's just like a really, really just kind of, I really like this crystal wrap that I did on this. I'll show you guys here. I'm not introducing this into the item bidding yet, but it's just, I'm just kind of showing it to you. And if you guys do want to bid on it, I guess you can. Okay, so I think we're gonna, okay, so I'm gonna close off the bidding on the Auralite 23 in the next minute. So closing off the bidding on the Auralite 23. Anybody else want to place any bids on the Auralite 23? Auralite 23, current highest bidder is Chelsea at $50. So, and yeah, if people do still have spirituality Q&A, please feel free to leave those. So again, we're kind of like going between like auctions and Q&A, even though we've only done like one answer. So, yeah. Okay, so Chelsea, just to confirm, Chelsea, you're okay with your bid at 50? Like, I don't know if you want to like remove it. I don't know if that's a thing, but just thumbs up if you're still okay with that. So again, closing off the bidding on the Auralite 23 at $50. And again, even if you want to replace the color on this, Chelsea, you could change the color on this to something else. So again, Auralite 23, 1.2 to 2 billion year old crystal, one of the oldest crystals that humankind knows about. This was around at the same time that life was emerging on Earth. So the Auralite 23 light crystal is an awesome quest item to be able to have, a rare quest item, great for any shifter, and an awesome Valentine's Day gift, maybe, even though I won't be able to mail it to you in time. So maybe I should just like start promoting things as Valentine's Day gifts. It's like, buy it for someone else. So You're asking, do you think we should change Valentine's Day to Lupercalia? I don't know what that is. Yeah, Marley, tell us what Lupercalia is. Okay, closing bidding off on the Orlight 23. Closing bidding off in about 10 seconds. So we got the Orlight 23 here. Closing it off. Chelsea's currently at 50 bids. Looking for any bids higher than $50. Rare special item. Going in 1.2 billion years old, 2.0 billion years old. Around the first time of the origins of life first appeared on Earth. Rare crystal for you into your collection. An awesome quest item for any shifter. $50 for Chelsea. We got less than 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Looking for any more final bids. 10 seconds. We got 9 seconds. Closing it. Any final bids? Any final bids for the special Orlight crystal? We got $50 currently. Going to Chelsea in 5 seconds. 5 more seconds. And unless there are any more bids, then it looks like this is going to Chelsea. So unless anybody wants to drop any more bids, it could even be at 51. Anybody could like even bid 51, and then maybe it will push Chelsea up to 52, because I think that's how auctions work sometimes. Nonetheless, looks like it's going to Chelsea unless anybody else wants to bid. Going in 3 seconds. Going in 2 seconds. Going in 1 second, and sold. Ta-da! To Chelsea. So Chelsea, thank you for your bid. Congratulations. Oh, well, wait. Time. There's a bit of a delay on the YouTube feed. There honestly was. Like, I know this is a thing. Simone actually just placed a bid for 55. So even though, like I said, done on here on Facebook, they wouldn't have heard that right away. So auction is still on the table at $55. Simone just placed a bid for $55. And again, this is 55 US dollars, just to confirm. So Simone, okay, so this is back in. So like now, like the timer kind of resets. So we got like another couple minutes on this. So Simone is currently at $55. So Chelsea, if you don't get this one, there are other ones you can get. So, you know, so it's not like the item's like completely gone. And if 2 people want similar items, that's totally cool. Because again, the objective in here is fundraising. So if like Simone wants to get one as well, and Chelsea, that can happen. So, okay. So, Nikki. Okay. All right. Okay. So it looks like, okay. So going back to this, all right. So Chelsea is basically saying that, okay. Okay. Hold on. There's somebody in the YouTube who's, called Handsome Blacks. But at the same time, I'm not going to be able to take their bid seriously because their name just screams like person who I could presume is a troll. I don't know. If someone's literal username is Hang Some Blacks, I'm not going to invite them to be able to like take part in this into this basic auction. So Hang Some Blacks, if you want to be serious about it, then basically send me a message through Facebook. Otherwise, you're not involved into the into the auction. So such a stupid name. Hang Some Blacks. If you want to literally be involved with this, then no, actually, no. You're not, no, not at all. Because like I think to just like even like allow you to be involved with a name like that is offensive. So current auction price is at 60. So again, thank you to everyone tuning in. Okay, new auction. Again, this is where it gets a little complicated. New auction item bid from Bob Johnson at 80 for this Orlight 23, which is a high bid. Like that's literally a purchase for it. And again, Chelsea, I'll message you afterwards. Chelsea, I can make another Orlight for you. So again, like honestly, if people don't get like this one, like they can always, you guys can always get other ones. And again, like you guys can always get any of the light crystals. Like, see, look, maybe if you don't get like an Orlight crystal, maybe you'll still want like a regular light crystal. This is a special UV one. So I'm just kind of like showing you guys. It's there. That's a special, just kind of showing YouTube. It's a special UV light crystal. So it's not like as bright, but that's just like the way how the UV light works. So I'm showing you guys there. So again, this is just like an example of light crystal. This item's like not up for bid, but I'm just showing you. If you guys want to order any regular light crystals, pay what you wish price between $30 and $60 and just send me a message. Okay. Okay, so yeah, okay. If do they vibrate yet? No, Marley, they don't vibrate yet. Man, there's some like serious like borderline trolls on the YouTube. Like shout out to the Facebook. Facebook people are just like, yeah, like supportive, and then like YouTube people are just like, I want to stick it up my butt so I can make my butt glow or something. I don't even know. What are these YouTube people talking about? These YouTube people are crazy. So again, guys, Simone, I know you have, yeah, Simone, I know whenever. So, okay, Bob Johnson, if your bid is serious for 80, then send me a message on Facebook. So Bob Johnson, I need you to like literally confirm that your bid is serious. Like this is where it gets tricky as an auction, because like I can't, like it's so easy for someone to just be like $5,000 and then they just never show up again, right? Okay. Okay. So Bob Johnson, Bob Johnson, I'm talking to you right now. Bob Johnson, do you have Facebook? And if so, message me on Facebook if you're literally placing a bid for $80. Otherwise, this one's going to go to Simone for 55. Was that the last bid that they actually did? Yeah, which is still awesome. So yeah, people are just asking, what the funk do they do that they cost $60? So again, a person named Dick Buttkiss. Where do these people find my YouTube channel from? I don't even know. So again, this particular crystal is one of the oldest crystals in like that humans know of, and it's 1.2 billion years old. It's an Auralite 23 crystal. I sold one to my friend another day. He purchased one for like literally $100. And again, like that was like also because he was like helping support what the Paradigm Shift project is about. So again, like not only is it just the crystal, but the fact that it's like the Auralite 23 Light Guardian crystal as well. Okay, Bob Johnson said he messaged me, so let me just double check my messages, because if that's the case, then Bob Johnson, okay. Bob Smith, all right. All right, just talking to Bob specifically, Bob Johnson, do you have PayPal? That's basically all we need to confirm. And if you have PayPal, then just like let me know. And otherwise, because like literally like Bob, like you could like I'm like that's like purchase price. So like if Bob really wants it, then like he needs to just confirm. All right. So I'm just kind of going over some of the comments. There's more people in the YouTube now than there are the Facebook. Something happened to the YouTube, and I don't know. The trolls show up, and it just goes crazy. It just goes crazy. So if you guys do have any other actual metaphysical questions, okay. Okay. So again, guys, if you're like payment wise is PayPal. So you're gonna need to have a PayPal in order to be able to transfer and complete this. I'm gonna send a message to Nikki. Nikki. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So I think Bob Smith isn't actually betting on this, because he said that he found one. Whoops. He said that he found one on Amazon for $30. So I think he meant that he found an Auralite 23 crystal on Amazon. But again, Bob, what you're purchasing here isn't just the Auralite 23 crystal. It's the Auralite 23 light crystal. So this is like handmade with polymer clay. So you're not going to find this on somewhere just like on Amazon, because no one else is making these currently, but obviously people could solve the mystery, figure out how to do it. All right, so Bob Johnson, yeah, that's about enough of you. So Bob Johnson, if you're like accusing me of scamming, then I think you just misunderstand what the intention is behind the auction. But nonetheless, yeah, that's a good reason to block. So thanks for your participation anyways, Bob Johnson, but thanks to the fact that you just made it pretty obvious that you wanted to be blocked, then thank you anyways. Also, guys, like, I'm not gonna like block you guys just to be a dick, but like if you're obviously being a dick, then it's kind of like fair game to block you. So yeah, thanks, Bob Johnson. All right, so back on the menu. This is back up for Simone at 55. Simone, I know you can be able to. Oh my God, Dick Buttkiss, more troll. Like, at the same time, like, I want to block trolls, but at the same time, it's just like, maybe if they stick around long enough, then they might like hear some awesome metaphysical insight. Okay. Yeah, Dick Buttkiss, do you want me to block you? Like, I'm literally asking you if you want me to block you. If you want to stick around, feel free. If you want me to block you, keep typing the stuff you're typing, because I'm not here to babysit you. So, all right, so Simone, Nikki, you actually, why are people saying I'm a scammer? People are saying I'm a scammer for like making my own items and doing my own fundraising auction. I guess that's Agent Smith for you. All right, Dick Buttkiss, thank you for giving me the obvious go ahead for your block. Okay, there we go. All right, so now that this is the stuff you deal with. Welcome to the internet. So honestly, I don't like want to block people, but when they just like start like swearing and everything, it's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. But again, if they are like still watching, feel free to check out my other videos and leave comments about things that they want to do to my mother. I don't know. That's like what they do. It's weird. But again, I don't want to like say like, oh, like they're a bad person. Dealing with trolls is like part of the shift in consciousness, because it's like they're suffering at a deeper level. Like they're obviously like either apathetic about life, or they are bored and they're like looking for stimulation, and maybe they're just looking for community and for friends. So believe me, like trolls, block you. That's just like me being respectful for other people who are in the chat as well. So yeah, okay, thanks. All right, so so again, guys, this item is still on the table. Thanks for Facebook feed. Like, you guys are just like family, whereas like YouTube feed is just like this like audience where people come in and throw sandwiches at me or something. So it's nice to turn back to the Facebook and just like not see comments about things that people want to do to my mother. So thanks, guys, appreciate it. Okay. All right. Marley is asking, can you do a conscious movie review of 50 Shades of Black? Actually, that Marley, like, I haven't seen that movie. I don't plan on seeing that. All right, Dick Buttkiss is gonna get another block. Thanks, man. This is why YouTube sucks. It's just like the freaking Wild West. All right. Okay. Nikki, see me. Simone, your bid at 55 for the Orlite crystal still stands. So again, that's why I didn't close it for that Bob Smith guy. I'm just like, gotta make sure, right? Gotta make sure. And it is past 11 right now. I guess, I don't know. I guess we're still going. Honestly, I'll keep going as long as there's like still like opportunity to be able to help raise essential funds. The sooner I raise these funds, the better. So like, again, guys, if you're watching this and if anybody wants to like get this huge chunky one, let me know. This is available as a pay what you wish price between 30 and 60. Literally, like if someone wants to like order this one's available as a pay what you wish price between 30 and 60. It's not like in the auction. Order this freaking chunky ass Light Guardian crystal. Go for it. All right. Smack is asking, do I play Minecraft? I do not play Minecraft. but I'm not against it or anything. I think it's a cool game. Yeah, Marley, do a conscious movie review on 50 Shades Darker. I don't know how many conscious themes there are in that movie, though. Anyways. All right. Okay. I think Simone's trying to set up her PayPal. Smack is asking, why don't I play Minecraft? I don't play Minecraft because I don't really have much time to play video games in general. Oh my God. More 12-year-old kids raiding my YouTube feed. Oh man, I have like a feeling, like, I don't know, I guess that's what's happened with trolls. It's like if you piss off one troll, then they tell their other troll friends to come in. I don't know. I mean, I'm not like believe me, guys, like this, if you want to troll this broadcast, it's not a big deal. Like this isn't like a super official broadcast. If it gets your rocks off, then go for it. So someone just said my mother is a pay what you wish. Bam. Okay, going back to this. Oh, Ellen just said, by the way, I took my kids to go see Moana after I saw your conscious movie review, and we loved it. Awesome. Ellen, thank you so much. All right. Aw, okay. Ashley says that 50 Shades of Grey or 50 Shades Blacker was actually like a really emotional experience for her. So I'm glad. I'm sure it's a good movie. Just don't know if I'll ever go see it. All right. So any serious bids for this Orlight 23? Again, this is currently at 55. So again, for those of you who may be entirely new to what we're doing, my name is Brendan. I'm a team captain amongst many captains for the Paradigm Shift Central project. And this is a real-world interactive game to help shift consciousness. What we're doing right now, amongst other things, is that we're helping raise funds to be able to go film the next full-length movie that I'm making, which is called Journey to Lucidity 5. And the first 2 Journey to Lucidity movies are already online my channel, and I've released those online for free, and they have a lot to do with like the activation of the Guardian archetype and a lot to do with like Jedi stuff. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, feel free to check it out. It also has a lot to do with themes of like dream exploration, lucid dreaming, and just higher ideas, like higher conscious ideas. So if you're maybe brand new to this channel because your troll friend invited you to my YouTube stream, then feel free to stick around and check it out, and check out more at the main website. So might have to go take a break, go to the bathroom soon. But again, I don't think I'm going to do this broadcast forever. I feel like there's some questions here that I might have missed. Professional trolls. And we got okay. So yeah, again, like if people are brand new to this channel, if you're interested in like learning about like metaphysics and spirituality, go ahead and ask me a question, and I will try and answer it in the midst of doing all this. But we're gonna wrap this broadcast up by 11:30. That way, so I can get to bed. So, okay. So again, any other bids for this Orlight 23 crystal is currently at do a live poop, someone says. Yeah, live broadcast while pooping. So again, the Orlight 23 crystal, if anybody wants to place any more bids on this, is currently at 55. Closing it off in the next few moments. But in the meantime, we're going to get back to that. Here's another item that I just wanted to show you guys. This one's really cool. Check this one out. So this is, again, like another Light Guardian crystal. But this one's actually like got like black. And the crystal cut on it is like way cleaner. So this is like a way cleaner version than like the other ones. And believe me, I like both too. But like this one's like kind of like an experimental design. So I don't know if I'm like auctioning this off. Like, I don't know if anybody wants this one, then you can place a bid for it. Starting bid would be at 30 for this one. So again, this is another Light Guardian crystal, purple color, quartz crystal, And the starting bid for this would be at $30. If anybody wants to bid on this, if nobody wants to bid on this one, that's okay. Okay, MK was asking, what does the Auralite do? Auralite is spelled Auralite. So again, the Auralite in itself, I mean, when it comes to crystals in themselves, like I always say, like, regardless of what someone says they do, like, you can always program them with your own intention. And that's kind of like how this reality works, is that you can take an item, be it a crystal or otherwise, and you can put an intention into them. But at the same time, you can also get into the idea of cymatics, or not just cymatics, psychometry, where you're like connecting with the energy and literally like the life of the object. So like this crystal is like 1.2 billion years old. So it is the oldest crystal, or at least one, I have to say like one of the oldest, because maybe there's older. One of the oldest crystals that we know about. And again, it goes back to like the time when like life was just beginning to appear on Earth. Yeah, it's the oldest crystal known to man. Okay, Simone, just confirming. Nikki, just confirming. Simone is Nikki, right? Am I confusing things? Is Simone Nikki? Nikki, that's you, right? Isn't it? I think it is. Right? If my memory serves me correctly. Simone, confirm for me that you're Nikki, and then confirm for me that you're still interested for the 55. So, no, okay, Simone isn't Nikki. Okay, that's all right. That's totally cool. No worries. Simone, what is your... Do you have me on Facebook, though? Like, because that's, like, basically what I need to, like, confirm that, like, the bid's for you. Otherwise, it could go back to Chelsea. Simone, can you message me on Facebook? So I'm just going to post my Facebook here. Simone, are you on Facebook? Because Simone, like, I've seen you in other broadcasts before. I know that. But just send me a message. Okay. Simone, can you email me? Paradigm shift. Yeah, so email me. All right. Sweet. Stoner, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you connected and everything like that. Dude, man, like seriously, like this auction is just like it's different. We don't normally do this. And there's only three there's only 3 people on the Facebook. So again, we're gonna wrap up this broadcast soon. Yeah, Simone, shoot me an email. Like again, like I'm kind of just like putting trust into you to be able to contact me through email. Otherwise, it will go back to Chelsea as like the second highest bidder. So right now, this is at... No, not this one. Hear my dog barking. So again, this Auralite... Thanks, Pablo. Pablo loves my Star Wars vid. Dude, thank you, man. Yeah, I want to do more Star Wars vids, like specifically getting closer to the next Star Wars movie in response to the Grey Jedi. Sin, what are you asking? They make energy with sound. I'm not sure if that's a question about the crystal. Yes. Okay. All is vibration. Okay. Yeah, I want to wrap up this broadcast soon because this is like just like very tiring. Okay, so Simone's good then. Okay, I think. All right. Okay, so we're gonna close off the bidding on this item in the next moment. So again, this Auralite 23, $55. So again, if somebody wants to place a bid higher than $55 for this Auralite 23, then please feel free to do that now. So again, currently Simone is sitting at this Auralite 23 for $55 US, to clarify. Marley, peace. Talk to you later. Side note, I'm going to be in Toronto, and I'm looking to organize a Paradigm Shift Toronto meetup for next Friday, this coming Friday. So yes, might be able to see you around for that. Okay, so All right, moving into closing bids for this Orlight. Yeah. All right, so moving into the final bids for this Orlight 23, and then we're pretty much going to wrap up this broadcast. And then I think Bonnie gets this light crystal too for $22. So good for her, man. That's a big steal. All right. Nice. MK lives in Toronto too. MK, connect through Facebook. Message me on Facebook and stuff, or look up Paradigm Shift Toronto on Facebook. All right, guys. Wrapping up this auction in the next moment. So closing off auction bids for the Orlight 23. Again, oldest crystal known to man, 1.2 billion years old, or 2 billion years old. Special light crystal variation of it, a rare item. You won't just be able to find this on Amazon for $30. But you can get it here. And again, this is being able to help raise funds. To be able to help raise funds for the creation of the Journey to Lucidity 5 project. Okay, so again, current bid for the Orlight 23 is at $55 from Simone. So going to be closing in on this. Any final bids? Even if somebody wants to bid $56, otherwise we're going to be closing off this, and then I'll make sure I'm in contact with Simone. So, all right, so 10 more seconds on closing off on this Orlight 23. We got Orlight 23. We're going to closing off on here. We got $55 as the current bid for Simone. We're looking to close it off. Second, 1.2 billion, 2 billion year old crystal. One of the oldest crystals known to man. MK, yeah, I'm in London, Ontario. All right, so we're looking off. Anybody else want to place any closing bids? Looking at anything over 55. We're going to be closing it off on 55 within the next few moments. Currently at 55, closing it off in less than 10 seconds. Anybody wants to place 55, help raise funds for the Journey to Lucidity project and get yourself some awesome quest items, rare quest items available just for you in this special lifetime offer. So closing it on 55. We got 5 seconds left. 5 seconds. If anybody wants to place any closing bids on this, 4 seconds, $55. Looking to close in on $55. $55. 3 seconds. 3, 2, going to Simone, and sold to Simone for $55 US. So thank you, Simone. I know you emailed me, so I will message you through there. And yeah, again, honestly, if people do want more Orlight crystals, let me know. But they are rare, so just message me through Facebook. That's the best way. Okay, let me breathe for a second. Okay, so we sold a light love wand. Sold. Stoner, yeah, by all means, man, hug away. Free hugs. I also do have. I'll show you this guy. Because again, like, I feel like there's more items here than we can sort of like bid off in one thing. But do you guys remember this shirt? Do you guys remember like this version of the Open Your Heart shirt, the special pink version? This is like from over like 2 years ago. This is like not been worn. This is like still perfectly clean. But this is a special pink version. It might not be able to look like it on the YouTube, but it's pink. And that's a special pink version of the Open Your Heart shirt. I'm not integrating this into the auction, but I'm just letting you know that it's there. If anybody wants to like pay what you wish for this, just let me know. And you can purchase it outside. And I'll show you, in addition, this is also a free hug shirt available for auction. This is purple. I know to YouTube it probably looks blue. So again, this is another free hug shirt. Again, like not worn, obviously. And this is, what size is this? And I have a few sizes for the Open Your Heart. This is, what size is this? This is medium. If anybody wants the free hug shirt, you can either, like, the quickest way to get it would just be through like messaging me, but there is like the website that you can go to get it, but then it's through the Teespring, and it doesn't always confirm, like it doesn't always ensure that you get it because there has to be enough sales on it. So if you want to get one for sure. Anyways, I'm not putting this into the auction. I'm just letting you know that it is available if people want to order it normally, and it has Paradigm Shift Central written at the bottom. And again, wearing this is a great way to be able to help bridge higher dimensional realities with 3D life in your community where you are. Oh man. All right, so Simone, confirming that you did get the ore light crystal. So that is yours, and I'll send you the link to the thing. If anybody, so Simone, I'm going to send you the link to my PayPal right away. And anybody else, honestly, if anybody even just wants to like donate just to the PayPal just because like that does help. And like I said, there's like several $100s that we are raising funds for right now. So if people are just like, yo, Brendan, I like the cut of your cosmic jib, then yeah, then please feel free to donate. It's greatly appreciated. All right, it looks like Ellen is interested in that. Hold on. Okay, so I got a couple messages. What are you looking? What is it? Huh? Okay, so I think Ellen actually wants to order that free hug shirt right away. So that's a medium free hug shirt. Ellen, yeah, let me know because that would go great with your. One could have to close off here before we wrap up this broadcast. This light love wand crystal massage tool, ideal for sticking up your butt if you choose to, not the whole thing, just the tip. I'm just saying, people do what they want. Yeah. Oh yeah, Marley's saying you should offer card readings. Well, I'm gonna do a tarot reading in the morning, actually. If people want to like order the free hug shirts normally, you can just go to teespring.com/free love hugs. So if people want to just like literally order those the legit way, you can go that way. But I have to like, it's complicated because I have to like make sure that like enough people order it in order for like it to go through, because that's how like Teespring works. Like enough people have to order the shirts in order for it to print, kind of thing. I don't even know what that campaign is at. If you want to get a free hug shirt, message me and I'll send you the proper link later. Because if there's enough people who want to get it at once, then that would be the easiest way. Okay. Are these people messaging me? Cool. Someone just called me an Illuminati freak. Nazi. The Illuminati. All right. Okay. Okay. If anybody wants this particular light guardian crystal, again, it's white. It can change colors though. Otherwise, it's going to Bonnie, and I'll message her about that later. If anybody wants any place any bids on this, again, it's at 22. Like that's lower than the regular price. Normally, the regular price is like 30, or pay what you wish between 30 and 60. Guys, thanks again for being involved with this and for your support. Again, like stay tuned, because like literally my objective over the next coming months is to like raise as much money as discovered. Because yeah, all of it's gonna go towards like not only just Drain to Lucidity, but also just like supporting the project in general. Okay, let me see what are the people up to on YouTube. All right, to this light crystal massage wand. So this is the only other one that I have available other than the one that I have for myself that's not for sale. This one was like one of the prototype versions, but it still like works very well. Great for like deep tissue massage. Like even just that, like doing that on my hand feels like so freaking good. Yeah, Maxi's saying if someone compliment if someone calls you an Illuminati freak. Absolutely. All right. Okay, so Simone, to confirm, I did just receive your payment for the crystal, and I'll make sure that I have your address. So Simone, thank you. That's awesome. So okay, so guys, let's get ready to close off this auction. Final auction item. This is currently set to get this for $11, unless somebody else wants to bid on top of this. And again, if you're into Reiki massage, if you're into like hands-on energy healing, damn it, you know what, Simone? I apologize because like before you sent that through, like I didn't I did mention it earlier, I just didn't reiterate it, that there's also like the shipping on top of that. If you're okay, like shipping is like, because again, I'm going to include like shift buttons with what you're sending. So I'm just kind of like talking to Simone here. So Simone, shipping with any of the items purchased like through this is $10 on top of stuff, which is just standard, right? If you're okay paying for the shipping, let me know. If you're not okay paying for the shipping, that's okay too. Like in this case, like it's not a big deal. Like I can help cover it. But Simone, if you do want to pay for your own shipping, it would be another $10. And again, I'm going to include like I'll put in some good shift buttons for you and stuff. And even if you want to sign up for the team Patreon at the same time, if you sign up for the team Patreon, then like totally shipping's covered and stuff. And plus you get like the full kit as well. Simone, I'll message you on the side later because I know it's going to get confusing if I keep saying so much. Okay. Stoner, no worries, man. I appreciate you joining in, and I thank you for apologizing for. No worries, man. You only have to forgive yourself. All is forgiven otherwise. Okay. So again, Simone, I'll message you outside because again, if you want to sign up for the team Patreon, then like that is an awesome way too, because then you'll get like the full shifter booster kit with the love wand, not the light love wand, but love wand and a crystal wrap and like 30 shift buttons. Let me just put the link in here. So Simone, you can either you can either pay for your shipping, not pay for your shipping, or sign up for the Patreon and I'll pay for your shipping anyways. It's all good. So Simone, thanks. And just message me if you have any questions. Like, we got lots of time to figure it out. It's all good. But yeah, like if we're sending a shifter booster kit, then we put your crystal in with the package. So it just makes sense to send it as one package. And if you're getting a shifter booster kit as part of the sign up for the team Patreon, then you're not paying the shipping anyways. Seriously, if you're looking for like the best deal, if you're just like not like, again, the team Patreon is like something I set up for people who may not have a big budget currently. Like literally, like it's signing up for $3 to $5 and you get a shifter booster kit, which is like worth like $70. So instead of having to pay $70, you sign up as a monthly micro supporter and then you get the kit, and it's all like just calculated from my end. And then you also get like discounts on future items plus like additional perks related to the team Patreon. Okay, I got to wrap up this broadcast soon because I got to go to the bathroom. MK says they will bid $13 for this light love wand. Is that correct, MK? And MK, can you message me through Facebook somehow? MK, I'm gonna need to know for sure that you have a way to get in contact. Simone's just asking, can I send you $10 in Canadian? Technically, it's $10 US, but if it's $10 Canadian, it's fine. Like, go ahead. Whatever works. Because like Canadians less. $10 Canadian is like $7 US, I think. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, honestly, Simone, whatever works for you. It's all good. So, MK, correct. So, okay, so $13. Okay, Ellen just put it up to $20. So this is the last item on the table for now. But again, I'm just showing you, like, I'm just going to show you guys, like, after this item, I'm just going to show you guys the other items. And then if you guys, like, literally are just like, whoa, I really want that, just message me afterwards. Okay, who just messaged me there? Was that MK? Sorry, one sec. Whew, that's a lot. There's a lot going on here in master control room. Okay, so Ellen currently has this bid at $20. So MK 13, but this is Ellen currently has the bid at $20. So Ellen's currently got the bid at $20. And again, you can change the color on this one, Ellen. You can my hand. Like reflexology, like, oh man, these things are good. And again, like color therapy is the thing too. All right, MK put the bid up to $22. So current bid is at $22. So Ellen, this is kind of between you and MK right now. So 22 is the current bid. So we'll give Ellen a second to see if she either, and Ellen, if you don't want to bid higher, just say like, I don't want to bid higher. Otherwise we're just like waiting, I guess. So Ellen is going to decide. Okay. All right. Mika also put $22, but Mika right now, the bid is 22 for MK, who is on YouTube right now. All right. So royalty. Thanks, man. Yeah, again, for those of you who like may not entirely be familiar with my channel, like this is, I've been putting out conscious media and building a global team of Jedi since like 2009. So royalty, thanks, man. Much love. Or thank you. I'm not sure your gender, but thank you. Okay. Looks like Ellen's got 25. 25 for the light crystal. So again, 25 for the light crystal. If anybody wants to bid any higher on that, please feel free. And again, you can change the color on that. Let me see. Maybe I can I change the color on it right now? I might be able to. If I swap out some stuff, I might be able to. All right. Yeah, I did have to run to the bathroom, but it's okay. All right. So again, this light crystal is currently at $22. Here. Okay. Ta-da! Now it's purple. So again, all right, Stoner, thanks, man. Again, like this is not the regular broadcast that I do. This is just like doing what is needed because we need to raise funds. But money is just a thing. Money is just energy, and I love being able to create things for you guys to be able to exchange. So not only are we raising funds, but we're also getting awesome items for you guys. Okay, so this light love one, which I just changed to purple. So again, you can choose your color for it. Is currently at 25. Ellen is currently placed a bid for 25 on it. So if anybody wants to bid any higher than 25, this is going to be the last item for the day, unless anybody wants to bid higher on this light crystal, which again, retail for these is pay what you wish between 30 and 60. But again, for the light crystals, honestly, just send me a message and you can order one because there's a lot available. Not a lot, a limited supply. But there's a decent amount. Otherwise, if nobody wants to bid higher on this particular light crystal, which again is just kind of skinnier, then Bonnie's going to get it for 22, which is like cheaper than regular since normally they're 30. So, somebody could bid like 25 for this and save like $5. All right. Okay. Hippie bidding wars. yeah. I should open up. Should be like a TLC show. Hippies just like bidding on stuff. All right. Mika, you were just asking how much do they retail? To be honest, these light love wand massage tools, I don't really have a retail price on these. If anything, I would still put them within the same category as the light love wands, which would be pay what you wish between 30 and 60. So yeah. If anything, like maybe they would be even like a slightly cheaper. I don't know. It's hard to say because like there's more. I don't know. It depends on the style and everything like that. Some of them are like really like dynamic and stuff. So again, this light love wand massage tool is currently bidding price for this is at $25. $25. We got $25. Current bidding placed by Ellen. Ellen's getting $25. She's gonna get to go with her free hug shirt and her shift buttons. Ellen's placing the bet for this, and it's gonna be an awesome bid. And we know that she's gonna be able to use it to help shift some chakras. So you can use this to shift your chakra. Just maybe don't stick it all the way up your butt. If you're gonna stick it somewhere, just gently around the outside. Keep on having to say that because some people otherwise don't get the message and think that it's just a dildo, but it's not. It's much more than that. Okay. Okay, MK upped the bid to 27. So MK has upped the bid to 27. So MK, can you confirm for me? Did you message me on Facebook already? I'm seeing, yeah. Wait, no, is MK? Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Duh. MK is Mika. So Mika, I have your message confirmed. Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys. All right. So between Mika and Ellen, so Ellen upped it to 33. So again, 33 on this one. And again, honestly, guys, like I haven't made more of these. This is the last one that I have available right now. I'm gonna make more of them. I just haven't yet. So if this is like something where you're just like, whoa, I want to see more of those, send me a message. Just let me know, and I'll like make one for you. I can even do custom colors as well. All right, so Ellen's got the bid up to 35 right now. So depending on how much, again, like Mika, like it may make more sense for you if you're looking for retail price. You could just like order one normally for 30, pay what you wish between 30. But again, with the intention of this being like a fundraiser, it's not just like buying things for the sake of buying things, but it's also like buying things to be able to help support one of your favorite YouTubers. Yay! I guess, right? But again, it's just like what we're creating here is like raising funds so that I can make another full-length movie that I'm releasing for free. So again, so no one has to buy the movie because people donate to help support awesome funds through auctions. Okay, Mika says her bid is 36. All right, so Mika has upped it to 36. So let me check back in on YouTube. All right. Hack the Matrix. Josh, thanks for tuning in, man. Okay, so current bid, Mika is at 30. Is at 36. I got a crack in my screen. My phone has been broken for 2 months, and I haven't fixed my cracked screen yet because I have other things that require finances as well. Once I have $200 sitting around, then I'll fix my phone. Right now, it's just got tape holding it together. That's why like I have to like scroll up on the bottom because it's got cracks on it. Anyways, guys, thanks again for joining. I'm glad you're having fun. This is honestly just like another awesome chance to be able to hang out with you guys. All right, Ellen has upped it to 38. So Ellen really wants this one. Again, Mika, if you're looking to get like another one, like I would almost encourage you to just let Ellen have this one and I can make you another one. Though I do need to order more clay. Like that's the thing. Like I'm running out of clay. See, like this is where my finances. Like I have to like order clay and order supplies for the light crystals, and yeah, and then like travel stuff and everything like that. Okay. And again, like honestly, like I have no problem playing with money. So like I think money is like a very important thing to be able to like have a good relationship within this matrix, because again, it's energy and it helps like bring more things into creation and stuff. So, and by no means, like, I mean, the Patreon helps a lot. If it wasn't for the Patreon, like I wouldn't be able to do this on a regular basis. So thank you again to the guys to the Patreon. Again, if you want to join the Patreon, add your support to the Patreon. Add your support to the team Patreon and get your shifter booster kit. I'm just typing in all caps. That's why I was talking like that. Man, I have to go to the bathroom, guys. Keeping me here with all these bids going. So again, if you're just like, yo, I really like this project and I want to get some shift buttons and cool items, but I don't have a lot of money, the best way to do that is through the Team Patreon. Because again, you're signing up for there as a monthly micro supporter. So you pay like $3 or $5 and you get your shift buttons. And again, shift buttons, awesome buttons that have tools, that are tools to help hack the matrix. So I'll just show you. Again, if you're looking to get like shift buttons, we don't really sell shift buttons as individual kits right now because we're kind of like, if people really want to buy these individual kits, they could. Like in some ways, that would almost make more sense for me because I kind of like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. In the short term, at least, if I was like just trying to like get a bunch of like funds raised and stuff. But if you're not looking to spend a lot of money and just want to support the project and get shift buttons and free hug signs and everything, then Team Patreon. Okay, so what's the latest bid? Ellen is currently at $38. Hippie bidding wars are heating up. Mika's got it right. All right. Yeah, if people do want to buy buttons, send me a message because again, like generally, like, that's kind of something that's not promoted because we want to direct people to the Patreon. But if people want to buy buttons, like, seriously, you could pay like $30 and get a bunch of buttons, pay $5 for a month and get a bunch of buttons. So there's kind of two options. The Patreon is really what we want over the long term because that's going to sustain the project in the long term. Though in the short term, right now, my goal is to raise immediate funds. So in some ways, honestly, it would make more sense. So if people do just want to buy a bunch of buttons, they can do that. Generally, they're like $1 a button. So you can kind of do the math, but whatever you get, I'll always put in extra. Okay, Chris is asking, what is the thing that he is holding? Okay, Mika upped it to $39.50. So Ellen, you've really got to decide whether or not you want this. Okay, so Chris is just asking, what is he holding? So this is a light love wand massage tool. So again, this is like another variation of it. This one already got sold for $45 to Ashley. And this is like a sweet lightsaber version of it. This is one of the earlier prototype versions of it that I've honestly just had for a while. And I'm glad that somebody actually is like excited to get it. And again, they're used for massage, particularly deep tissue massage. So like really getting into the fascia, grading for like energy release, and like also awesome as like light therapy type thing. So yes. Okay. Okay, so Ellen, I think Ellen, are we giving this to Mika? Ellen, is that what you're saying? I think this one may be going to Mika. So, yeah, Chris, these are operated purely by prana. That's how these glow. Pure prana, compartmentalized into batteries, and then plugged in. Yeah, and so the lights on these generally last about 4 hours bright, and then from there they go a bit dim. But again, batteries are easily replaceable. So, all right. Looks like Ellen is gonna not bid on this anymore. So unless somebody else wants to bid higher than what Mika did, it is currently going to Mika at $39.50 US. So again, guys, if you guys do want to order buttons, I'm just reading chats. People are like, yeah, I'll order buttons. If you guys do want to order buttons, just send me a message. Dude, thanks, Royalty. Royalty, what's your name on the Patreon? Like, I'm just trying to determine if I've already sent your kid out. Honestly, like, yeah, oh shit, that's another thing that I have to like raise funds for. Which again, like, I have like 10 shifter booster kits that I just haven't mailed out yet because I don't want to spend the shipping on them right away because my bank account's like kind of, I just gotta like be mindful and stuff like that. I'm gonna send those kits out. I got like, if you signed up for the Patreon recently, your kit's like right there. And I'm gonna send those out as soon as I just like allocate the funds. But it wouldn't make sense for me to send those out because it's like $200 worth of shipping that I have to, or not $200. It would be like $150. There's more than 10 kits. It would cost me. There's like $150 worth of shipping stuff that I gotta send out. So yeah, those funds are also going raised towards that. Wow, I'm glad you guys remind me of that. I gotta keep track of all that. Yeah, stickers. I might do stickers in the future. So I was thinking about it before because we've done them in the past. Okay. Current item up for bid is the Light Love Wand at $39.50. Okay. Yo, Thunderfox, thanks for joining. All right. Okay. So $35 for this Light Love Wand massage tool. So Light Love Wand massage tool, we're closing in on any final bids. Going towards closing off this auction item, it is either going to go to Mika or someone else. Currently at $39.50. Less than 10 seconds. So any final bids for this Light Love Wand massage tool? Closing in. So Light Love Wand massage tool made of polymer clay, illuminated from prana itself with batteries built in. Batteries are easily replaceable, ideal for crystal massage. If you're a Reiki hands-on massage practitioner, this is great to have. Easy to carry with you. Keep it as like part of your travel kit and take it with you. If you're sitting on a computer during the day, use this on your legs. If you have sore shoulders, use it on yourself. It is also really good on the head. Like, that feels so good. Okay. So again, closing off on this, I think it's going to Mika. So again, 39.50. Any bids higher than 39.50? All right. So less than 10 seconds. 10, 9, closing it off. Thank you everyone for the participation. 6, 5, closing it off. Going to Mika unless anybody else wants to place a bid higher than 39.50. Light wand, light love wand crystal massage tool. One of the very first ones that I made. Closing it off in 3, 2, and sold. Smack the desk. So there you go. So Mika, thank you very much for your contribution, for your bid. And this light love wand is for you now. So much love. Awesome. Awesome. And again, Mika, I'll just message you through Facebook. I know we already got that connected. And if you don't have a PayPal account, just make sure you have a PayPal account set up. And then we'll be able to make sure that we can do that through there. So, guys, I got to take a bathroom break. And then I think we'll come back. And then I think we're just going to wrap this up. Again, I don't. Do you guys want to do more auction items? You guys tell me. Like seriously, there's 9 people on YouTube, 6 people on Facebook. So you guys tell me if you want more auction or if we should just end it here. And then again, we can do it another night. Like this was kind of like a test broadcast. I gotta go to the bathroom. That's what I gotta do. I'm like, I can't think straight. Sweet. Mika might be able to pick it up for me when I'm in Toronto. Yeah, if anybody's in Toronto, heads up. I'm going to Toronto next week, and I'm gonna do a paradigm shift meeting in Toronto next week. So, all right. Okay, be right back, guys. I just gotta go to the bathroom. I feel like I should like something here. Here you go. There. there you go, Facebook. There, you get to look at the plasma ball. YouTube, you don't get to look at anything, unfortunately. So, all right, be right back, guys. Just going to the bathroom. Thanks again. Yeah, sold a few items. So made quite a few. All right, guys, I am back. Okay, guys, so what we're gonna do now, Ellen, thanks again. I'll message you outside of Facebook and stuff like that. Okay. So yeah, Simone's asking Orlight 23. That's what you just bought. Yes, that's how you spell it. Thanks, Maxi. You guys are the best. Like wingmen for the live chat. Okay, guys. So what I'm gonna do? You guys looking at my fox on my wall? Thunder Fox says it's a wolf, but yes, fox wolf. Okay. Side tip for anybody who's like gotten free hug signs from me or printed them off a website, laminate your free hug signs. Laminate your free hug signs. Laminate your free hug signs. Go to your local print shop and laminate them. Listen to that bad boy. These things will like last forever if you laminate them. Otherwise, they fall apart in the rain. So, and then you like, that's the idea, right? Like how to be a shifter. Keep a free hug sign in your bag at all times. Have some shift buttons on you. Always be ready to give them out and always be like willing to do free hugs when like the opportunities arise. So again, and shift buttons and the free hugs, those are available through the team Patreon. So guys, reminder, if you're just like, well, this is so cool, I like what this is about, and I want to be a part of a global team of Jedi, check out more at paradigmshiftcentral.com, and you can also add your support to the team Patreon at patreon.com/Brendan Culleton. So, as for to the team Patreon. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do right now, since I'm like yelling very loud, and and my walls are not super thick, so it's like keeping my family up, basically. I'm going to show you some of the items, and then I'm going to let you guys just like message me on the side if you want those. And yeah, and I guess this one went to Bonnie for $22. Unless, okay, final pass on this one. Does anybody want this Light Love Crystal? Sorry, this Light Guardian Crystal. Does anybody want to place a bid for this for over $22? Hey, where'd the chat go on my Facebook? What? Hold on. What's going on here? How do I swipe left to reveal comments? Where are my comments? Swipe. Hold on. I don't know what happened to my Facebook. Where'd the chat go? Swipe left? Oh, swipe left. I was swiping from the left. That makes sense. Duh. All right. Okay. Just checking in on this. Otherwise, this is going to yeah. Night, guys. Night. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm just going to show a couple of the other items that we got. If you guys are just like seeing these on the side and they're just like, whoa, I want to get those normally, or at least like tune in for maybe future auctions, and we may have them. I don't know if I'm going to do an auction tomorrow. Like, this takes a lot of energy, but the goal is to raise funds. So if it's working, it works. Okay. Does anybody want to place any bids on this Light Guardian Crystal? If so, just let me know. Otherwise, like, it's currently at $22, so you could literally get it for $23. And I guess Bonnie's not online, so she won't be able to outbid you. All right, guys. So, all right. So let me just show you some of the other items that we got, and then we're literally going to bed soon. So, all right. So this is an item. This is like a special Light Guardian Crystal. It's got like the special cut on it. I think we're gonna make like more designs like this one in the future. It's just got like a clean cut on it, which is pretty dope. So take a look at that. So again, I'm not like auctioning this, but I'm just showing you one item that is available if you guys want it. Okay, so there's this item. If you guys want this, again, just send me a message outside of this live broadcast. Okay, so putting that item off to the side. Next item, again, at this point, I'm just kind of like showing you the different crystals. Yeah, this one's hard to see. I think the battery is just kind of low on it, but this is just like another Light Guardian crystal. Here, I'll show you a better one. This one's just got purple light. Here, this one works. Green one, green Light Guardian crystal. So again, I'm just showing this to you. Any of these Light Guardian crystals, guys, these are available as a pay what you wish between 30 and 60. So like outside of the auction, if you just want to like order a Light Guardian crystal, pay what you wish between 30 and 60, just send me a message. That's cool. And like, you don't have to like auction off for it. Like, that's just literally what they're available for. So again, this is just like one of the several Light Guardian crystals. So taking a look there, just showing you guys. Thunder's asking how much for the wolf fox. Not for sale, unfortunately. That's like from an artist in Vancouver. All right, so again, here's just another Light Guardian crystal. Here's a red one. So again, I'm just kind of like showing you guys just kind of like the variations. So there's a red light guardian crystal. Ooh. Michael's asking, what do the light guardian crystals do? So one thing that's cool about the light guardian crystals is that in addition to just like being a quest item that's fun to have on you, like they're also a cool way to just like spark conversation. But what's also useful about them is that they're also meant for practical meditation tools. So what I find is helpful is if you have two, and this is another blue one that is super dope. I love this one. What you do is you can hold them in your hands, and because of the design on them with like the sphere and the crystal on the top, I'm trying to show YouTube and Facebook at the same time here. What you can do is you take them and you put the ball in your hand like this. So you have them like that. And then when you're meditating, you're holding on to these and you're actually like able to like feel the pulse of your hands and of your body, like even more obviously. So like these are really useful when meditating. And then you use the pulse of your own body as something to focus on while you're meditating. So like these, I also promote these as like Jedi crystals as well. So like that's kind of like another way to be able to think of them. So so yeah, like the light crystals, these things are still a mystery and there's still more to them that like I am like discovering, but like they're also kind of, I think of them, yeah, they're kind of like mini lightsabers as well as kind of like ancient Jedi technology, very like Atlantean Lumerian-esque. So again, you can see there's red and blue here, full spectrum, red and blue. So like some people, even if they like want, they can like order like 2 at a time. And again, so light guardian crystals, any of them are available as a pay what you wish price between 30 and 60. So again, like the fact that it's a pay what you wish price, like that is what it is, because like the objective is to make them available for people rather than having it at like 45 and then some people won't be able to pay 45. Having it at 30 to 60, pay what you wish, means that more people will be able to get them, and people who still want to contribute more are more than welcome to contribute more. So again, I'm just showing you guys these ones. If you guys just want to order any light guardian crystals, then of course just send me a message. All right, so we're getting close to wrapping up here, guys. Yeah, and then there's this remember this one? We like started off with this one. I don't know if anybody wants this like little crystal pendant. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like give it away to someone at some point. It's just like a little bit different. I don't know. It's just like kind of cool. I think we started that off as like $5 or something. That one will go to a good home, I'm sure. Then there's also this carnelian crystal wrap, which is just kind of cool. Again, like if you guys want one, feel free. Like this is like just kind of like the only one of this one that I have. But if anybody wants this carnelian, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, yeah, it's just kind of like sitting in my collection right now. So this could go to a good home. Make a great Valentine's Day gift. Yeah. Yes, I like things that glow. I like things that are light. Okay. Yeah, the ooze. Yeah. Royal's saying that like this one reminds them of like the ooze canisters. Very much so. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, let me just show you guys one more thing. Okay, this is a special Open Your Heart pink hoodie, like the stuff's in pink, the textile stuff's in pink. It looks white on YouTube probably, but this is a hoodie. So again, never been worn. And yeah, like this is just like another item where like I don't need it, but I would be happy to be able to like, again, like when I first like got these, like when we were selling these a long time ago, like I just kind of stocked up on them because I knew I wanted to be able to like share them later on. So just letting you guys know that this is available. An awesome medium, probably medium. Let's take a look at it. Medium. So again, just letting you guys know there's only one of these. This is the only one I have. So if you're just like really keen on like wanting to get this sweater, it says Open Your Heart. It says Open Your Heart. There you go. Then you can get that. So it's medium size. So I mean, you can kind of see like this would fit me. Like that's like where it is on my arm and stuff. So all right. So again, yeah, I'm just kind of showing you guys this. So I'm not like auctioning this off. I'm just showing you because if anybody like really wants to order that separately, you guys got the first dibs on it. And then I do have some other shirts. Yeah, I have some like other like the open your heart shirts in purple and stuff like that, but we don't have to get into those right now. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is officially midnight, and that means it's about time for me to go to bed. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'll make sure that I'm in contact with everyone. Mika. So Mika, I'll make sure I contact you. And Simone got the Orlite. Simone and Quartz Pendant went to no one. Light Crystal, Light Guardian Crystal went to Bonnie for 22. And Light Love One, the first one, went to Ashley for 45. So guys, thank you again so much for your support, and stay tuned. You're going to see me like doing what I can to help raise more funds over the coming month because they are essential. Like it's not really like it's like, oh, like maybe I need them. Like it does have to happen to be able to like afford plane tickets and everything like that. So again, if people are just like feeling the call to just donate, absolutely, please feel free to do that. And just let me know if there's anything you need, because that is greatly appreciated. And some people have done that. Like literally, some people just be like, here's like $50. Go do what you got to do. And again, the PayPal, paypal.me/Brendan Colton. I'll just put that in. Thanks, Stoner. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Join me next tomorrow when I'm on Chatterbait. So people think I'm joking, but I'm not. Or is he? Guys, remember when I was broadcasting on Chatterbait for a while? That was fun. Anyways, guys, thank you so much again for your participation. Thank you for the Facebooks. We're going to shut this down. Just reading some of the comments here as we got. Yes. All right, I am tired. I feel accomplished as a team. We set out what we set out to do. So officially helped get some of these items out to more shifters. So again, guys, if you guys want any of the regular items, such as the Light Guardian crystals, then simply just send me a message. Those are available. And message me through Facebook, facebook.com/SkullBabylon. So with that said, guys, much love. And of course, check out more at ParadigmShiftCentral.com for more of the regular broadcasts, in addition to the broadcasts that we've done in the past, such as the team building hangouts. Those are all online. The most recent one was really good. We talked a lot about challenges and like what challenges mean and what we can learn from them. So yeah, sign up for the Patreon if you want to get your Shifter Booster Kit for really cheap. Patreon.com/Brendan Colton. You can create your profile for free on the main website and join the global team of shifters, the global team of Jedi. And stay tuned. I'm not sure when this next live broadcast will happen, but yeah, thank you guys so much. So sweet. Okay, guys, much love. I got more work to do tonight. I got to go sell some more Light Guardian crystals. Yeah, like seriously, I do. Like after this, I got to go do some more stuff on a couple groups. I got some giveaways going at the moment right now. So awesome. All right. Ready to shut this down. If you haven't yet, if you would like to like this comment, like this video on YouTube, that always helps, and subscribe to this channel and check out other videos. If you're new to my YouTube channel, check out other videos such as the Journey to Lucidity movies and lots of other awesome stuff, including the global meditations, which are really cool. Whew. All right. So let me just invite us all here to just like do like a closing simple meditation before we close this off, just kind of like bring us into a space of oneness. So just inviting you guys before we just like close this off with like everything's flying all over the place, bringing this into a grounding sensation, inviting us here to just open up our chest, straighten up our spine. If you choose to, you don't have to meditate. If you want, go ahead. But just inviting any of us who feel called to just simply anchor into a simple moment of silence with our breath, moment of oneness. And I'm doing this, I need to do this for myself, so feel free to join. So again, Gentle inhales through the nose or the mouth, and just be in here in your own silence for about 3 breaths. And just let this moment be one of connection, one of love, and one of gratitude. Go ahead. Just remember what this space feels like for you amongst all the excitement. Always keeping in the back of our minds the bigger journey that we are on, awakening to more of who we are, helping be the bridge between higher consciousness, mainstream culture, building community, sharing love, shifting paradigms, one single action at a time. Ripples create waves. Aho. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you again for joining in. Much love. And as always, I am super grateful. I will see you guys in the future. Message me if you have any questions. Wholeness. Go out there, do free hugs, shift paradigms, read books, level up. The game is real, and you're a part of it as much as you choose to be. All right, guys. Keep it shifty. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the future. Keep on breathing. All right, shutting down the feeds. Talk to you guys later. Much love.